commencement's wide, right? These ones
your safety and for the safety of others, you must wear a mask properly at all times, tightly covering your chin, mouth, and nose. You must maintain proper distancing at all times. You must not move chairs or pods. You must not leave seats once the ceremony begins. You must take any photography from your seat. The ceremony is being recorded and will be available to view on ONU's YouTube channel. Thank you for your cooperation.
Please rise. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this commencement ceremony at Ohio Northern University for the students from the Getty College of Arts and Sciences. I am Dan DiBiasio, President of Ohio Northern University, and I have the privilege of presiding at this event. It is our custom at formal university occasions to begin with a prayer by University Chaplain Reverend Dr. David MacDonald, followed by the singing of our national anthem by Senior Raymond Cronley. Raymond is from Oxford, Ohio, and graduates today summa cum laude with a major in musical theater. Please remain standing following the invocation for the national anthem. Chaplain MacDonald.
Let us pray. O God, who is light and love, who shaped the cosmos and placed within us the desire to seek after truth, beauty, and goodness in all things, we honor your presence among us today as we honor our graduates, their families and friends, and our esteemed faculty and staff who gather together here. On this auspicious occasion, bless all who are gathered here. May our celebrations today be a mirror of the joy we share with all communities of learning over the discovery of a new species, the unearthing of a previously unknown manuscript, the formation of a groundbreaking theory, or the creation of a new work of art. May our graduates be a reflection of the ONU community at large. And as they go out into the world to make it a better place, may they be granted every blessing of life, happiness, joy, peace, contentment. And may they never forget the high calling to which they have all been called, to remind us that we too are creators within the cosmos, bringers of truth, beauty, and goodness, and gifted beyond measure. This I pray in the power and presence of your Holy Spirit. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated, everyone. Thank you, Chaplain MacDonald, and thank you, Raymond. And I have a feeling we're thankful for a roof over our head at this moment. Yes, that's right. I thought maybe you might say that. While this doesn't look very much like the 50-yard line of Dial Roberson Stadium, seeing all of you here at this moment, ready to begin this ceremony, is both a great relief and a true joy to behold. We are gathered to recognize the culmination of an academic milestone and pay tribute to the relationships that helped all of us endure this impossible year in the midst of a pandemic. This ceremony is a familiar one, and we are in the comfortable confines of the Kinghorn Sports Arena. Yet there is much that is different, which underscores the unusual nature of our times. We are, however, profoundly grateful to be here because it clearly says, we made it. Commencements have both special and symbolic significance, and they sometimes occur at other times of special celebration. Today is Mother's Day, a day that brings to mind the ancient proverb, God could not be everywhere, so he made mothers. Would all the mothers who are here today please stand to be recognized so that we may acknowledge you and the important role you play. Mothers, please rise. Please rise. Thank you. We are here today to celebrate student success, applaud academic accomplishment, and confer upon our degree candidates both the rights and responsibilities of becoming graduates. Although our primary purpose is to pay tribute to the students who are graduating today, we also come together to recognize the collective efforts of so many faculty, staff, parents, family, alumni, friends, and board members, all of whom played a vital role in our graduates' success. Ever since 1874, when the 11 members of the first graduating class received their degrees, the university community has gathered to celebrate and share in this time-honored campus tradition. At this commencement, 232 members of the class of 2021 will soon be conferred with degrees and join nearly 33,000 graduates of the entire university who have preceded them. I'm confident that the graduates of the class of 2021 have the opportunity for a successful career because they've received an excellent education from an outstanding faculty. Our faculty members are dedicated teachers, respected scholars, and caring mentors. They have provided extraordinary service to our students and challenged them to make the most of their education here. And they have especially provided outstanding service in this challenging year. Would the faculty please stand, and would everyone, especially the graduating students, please express our appreciation to the college faculty. Faculty, please rise. Our administrative and support staff also serve our students in many important ways. Would all members of the college and university administrative and support staff please stand to be recognized? Please join me in expressing our appreciation to them as well. It is now my pleasure to introduce the individuals here on the platform and to recognize others who play an important role in today's ceremony. As they are introduced, each will rise and remain standing, and I request that you hold your applause until all the introductions have been made. Beginning on my right, Cecilia Riepenoff, student speaker. Alexa Thrush, student speaker. Emily Estep, student vocalist. Raymond Crondley, student vocalist. Dr. Adrian Thompson Bradshaw, Vice President for Student Affairs. Reverend Dr. David MacDonald, University Chaplain. Dr. Daniel Walker, Chair of the Board of Trustees. Dr. Julie Hertig, Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Holly Baumgartner, Dean of the Getty College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Mark Dixon, Associate Professor of Philosophy and College Marshall, Professor Melissa Eddings Mancuso, Associate Professor of Art and College Marshall. Please join me in recognizing these individuals. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Dan Walker, Chair of the Board of Trustees of Ohio Northern University. Dr. Walker.
Thank you, Dan. Good afternoon. On behalf of the Ohio Northern Board of Trustees, I am glad to welcome you to the College of Arts and Sciences commencement for the class of 2021. As President DiBiasio mentioned, I serve as chair of the Board of Trustees. We are a group of 28 men and women who are responsible for ensuring the quality and health of the university now and in the future. Today's joyful event honor you, our soon-to-be graduates, for successfully completing your degree requirements. While you worked hard for several years to reach this milestone, the last year has definitely been one of incredible challenges and change due to the coronavirus. You, your faculty, the staff, and the ONU administration have shown great resilience in managing these COVID times, and the trustees are very proud that the university remained open with in-person education for the entire academic year. I also want to thank all those special people that supported you with their love and care through this difficult time, and congratulate them as well for sharing in the joy that this day brings. Welcome to all, and congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Dan, for your warm words of welcome, and especially for your service and leadership to our university. I am now pleased to introduce our first student speaker, Alexa Thrush. Alexa is from Delaware, Ohio, and graduates today with honors, summa cum laude, majoring in professional and creative writing with a minor in communications. Alexa has been an outstanding leader in numerous student organizations during her time at ONU, including serving as nonfiction editor for the Polaris Literary Magazine, chair of the Student Advisory Board for the Getty College of Arts and Sciences, historian for Sigma Tau Delta, vice president of communication for the Student Planning Committee, a Good News Bear, and an orientation leader. She also has served ONU in other capacities, including as a student receptionist for the School of Humanities and Global Cultures, holding an internship in the ONU Advancement Office, and conducting COVID contact tracing. Having completed her degree requirements in December, Alexa is already pursuing a master's degree. I am delighted to invite Alexa Thrush to speak on behalf of the class of 2021. Alexa.
I haven't been to class in 5 months. It's not because I didn't want to or because I took advantage of online learning and turned off my camera and mic. No, it's because I had the honor to graduate a semester early. And while I'm incredibly proud of that great achievement, there's a strong part of me that longs to be back here on the campus of ONU. To those of you in the audience who spent your college career at ONU, you must have experienced the bittersweet sentiment that came with graduation. But you must have also experienced the joy that being back brings. To those of you graduating with me today, I can promise you'll feel this homesickness too. It's a homesickness that's immeasurable. You probably thought you were homesick moving in your freshman year into a tiny dorm room, sharing a bathroom with a hall full of strangers, and suddenly living with a random redheaded roommate named Courtney. She was a fantastic roommate. I digress. Leaving the tree-lined paths of the tundra for the first time, taking separate roads on your way out of campus and watching the buildings of Dukes, Hill, Lur, and Dickey disappear behind the rest of Main Street. That is homesickness. It's this journey and this path that we've taken together that I want to talk to you about today. Heraclitus once said, "No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river and he's not the same man." I am not the same person that I was 5 months ago. This campus is not the same as it was either, and in 5 years from now, it'll be different again. Your path probably took you over the crisscross sidewalks from the dorms to the science and math buildings. It took you through the Green Monster, through rain or shine. It took you over the main walkway, past the library and Macintosh to the front of campus. And no matter how much these paths behind us change, they're still our paths. No matter what we do on the road ahead of us, we will still be polar bears. Another quote I found in my search for experiential wisdom comes from Francois Pinault. He said, "I have no sense of nostalgia. Tomorrow is what interests me." Let's talk about nostalgia. Looking up quotes about it, you get surprisingly negative results. Pinault might have no sense of nostalgia, but I certainly do. There's nothing wrong with appreciating and reminiscing on all that you accomplished during your undergraduate degree. That being said, Pinault is also correct in that tomorrow should interest you. So many things can happen tomorrow. Personally, I'm sleeping in. After that, I'm not sure, but that's okay because plans change. The world will change, and so will we. There will be a wistfulness for the community this campus provides, a hole in your heart from not seeing the black swans on a daily basis, a nostalgia for warm spring days on the tundra, throwing a frisbee, studying, or just napping on a blanket in the sun. We've created so many memories in Ada, but that doesn't mean we haven't struggled. This class has been through a lot during their final year of college. It's been unique, but then again, so are we. Oftentimes, as a generation, we are overlooked. But this time, we have left our mark. For the first time in years, our class experienced a snow day during a record-breaking polar vortex. We're the class that survived a year and a half of college during a global pandemic, and we've witnessed firsthand social justice struggles that have sparked a movement of racial unity across this campus. Our class is strong. We can utilize what we've experienced during these complicated years to better understand ourselves, each other, and our society. There is no doubt that we will be successful moving forward, but upon looking at our time here, I can proudly say that we've been more than successful. Like water along the banks, students will come and go, washing away footsteps and changing the flow. One day, our footprints will be covered by the footprints of those who come after us. But it's not the physical marks we've left that matters, it's the path we took along the way. Without a doubt, this was the path that we were meant to take. But from here, we hit Robert Frost's infamous fork in the road. We've been faced with many decisions along this seemingly never-ending path through college. Each choice has finally brought us to this point, to a new path, one that we won't take together. Without a doubt in my mind, our time together won't be forgotten. We've spent countless hours studying in Hederick Memorial Library, attending events on campus, and eating meals in Mac and Wow together. We all knew that our time at ONU would come to an end eventually, and my time here ended just a semester early, but wow, how different life is without this community. Which brings me to my closing remarks. I'd like to leave you all with one last thought. I miss you. I miss this campus. I miss my friends Abby and Lydia. I miss Dr. Moore, Dr. Pullen. I miss all my English professors. Tomorrow, we may not be together, but we will always be united. We are family. We are polar bears. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alexa, for those thoughtful remarks. Your reflections on paths and journeys will be on our hearts for a long time. Thank you. Our second speaker today is Cecilia Riepenoff. Cecilia is from nearby Lima, Ohio, and she graduates today with an interdisciplinary major in philosophy, politics, and economics, and minors in philosophy and pre-law. Cecilia interned at the Children's Law Center in Covington, Kentucky, where she gained her love for the legal profession. She plans to attend law school in the fall and intends to practice as a public defender or child advocate. It is my pleasure to invite Cecilia Riepenoff to speak on behalf of the class of 2021. Cecilia.
Good afternoon, everyone. The class of 2021 and I sincerely thank you all for being here with us to celebrate the end of our undergraduate journey. Although my journey did not start here, I cannot be happier with my decision to end it as a polar bear. Community is the first word that popped into my head when I began to think about my first few weeks after I transferred here. I'm not the typical ONU college student. I transferred to Ohio Northern halfway through my second year of college, and I commute half an hour to campus every day from my home in Lima. Additionally, I'm completing my degree a year early. This means I'm probably younger than most of you. For reference, I just turned 21 last month. All of this made me nervous to transfer to Ohio Northern. I thought that being such a non-typical student on a fairly small campus was going to make it a lot harder for me to fit in here. Thankfully, you all proved me very wrong. During my first week of classes here, so many of you introduced yourselves and took the time to get to know me after you found out I had first transferred. As I passed people on campus, you smiled at me instead of just looking the other way as you walked by. There were many times that I got lost on this very small campus, and not a single person made me feel like a burden when I had to ask for help. You all made me feel welcomed into our community. Something about that Northwestern Ohio hospitality that made me feel like I was at home again. I began my journey at a university where it felt like being involved in clubs or sports was really the only way that you could be a part of that community. So it was relief when I came to Ohio Northern and I learned that that was not the case here. Don't get me wrong, I would have loved to be more involved in a lot of the clubs that we offer, but as a result of the pandemic, I was working 2 jobs after I transferred. For the sake of my mental health and my academic performance, I was kind of forced to find other ways that I could be involved in our community and feel like a member. I was able to find my sense of community through my studies in philosophy, politics, and economics, by having the opportunity to collaborate and debate with my classmates every day in class. Being encouraged to collaborate with others in class gave me the opportunity to develop relationships with a lot of new people. These relationships have offered me new interests and perspectives that have changed me and the way that I interact with the world around me. I have realized that the value of our community reaches its full potential when we are all actively involved in building it. This was truly tested when we were not having traditional classes during the beginning of the pandemic. This sense of community was still able to thrive despite our inability to be together physically on campus. We were just as strong as a community, but I felt that it was in a different way than before. While our class discussions still focused on the topics at hand that day, all of my professors took the time to check in with us at the beginning of class, and we were still able to find some sense of normality through our discussions and debates like we had before. Our community withstood the lockdown because each of us continued to show up every day and fulfill our roles as polar bears. Today, our role in the community as an undergraduate student has come to an end. However, each and every one of us will still be a polar bear after we walk across this stage. We will still carry a part of this community with us wherever we go, and continue to be connected to it in many ways. Whether that be through the friendships you've developed here, your connections with your professors, or involvement in athletics, Greek life, or other student organizations. I found my sense of community at Ohio Northern by opening myself up to work collaboratively every day, which has allowed me to make connections with so many of you. The openness of our community has already begun to influence my interactions within other communities that I belong to. And it has helped me strengthen them because Ohio Northern has provided me with an example of what a community should look like. The community that I have found here at ONU is no accident. It is cultivated and cherished by all polar bears. Community is so important to us that we define it as one of the core values of the institution's mission statement, which reads, "We are a community that strives to be purposeful, open, just, disciplined, caring, and celebrative. And that is strengthened by engaging all members of the community in the life of the university." As you leave here today for what could possibly be your last time on this campus, I encourage you to reflect not just on what you gained from the Ohio Northern community, but also how you helped strengthen it these past 4 years, and how you can continue to be a polar bear. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cecilia. We are glad that you transferred here, and we are glad that you lifted up the key and core value of community. Thank you. We are grateful to the Symphonic Band for contributing their time and talent to our ceremony. Under the outstanding direction of Dr. Charles Bates, the Symphonic Band will now perform Red Rock Mountain in honor of the class of 2021. Wow, that was fantastic. Thank you, symphonic bands. Thank you, Dr. Bates. One more time for the band. That was great. It is now my pleasure to ask Dean Holly Baumgartner to provide remarks to the graduating class. Dean Baumgartner.
President DiBiasio, is there any possibility I could have my own commencement next year too?
I'll take it under advisement.
Okay, he'll take it under advisement. I guess that makes this year pretty special. Graduates, just like you, I'm always learning from our faculty. On Friday, Dr. Cami Fox spoke about service in a very moving way at the nursing pinning ceremonies. On Saturday, Professor Kurt Wilson's Twitter feed discussed the importance of being humble enough to say thank you. So I want to start by recognizing an unsung group of service-minded students. If you have been a member of the College Student Advisory Board, please stand up. You have been the voice of our students representing all of our 50 programs over the last 4 years. Thank you so much for all you have done on behalf of the Getty student body. Thank you. Getty Arts and Sciences seniors, you are a special group of students to me personally. You started your freshman year at the same time I did at ONU. In essence, we are classmates, and I am a part of your graduating class. Like you, I look back nostalgically, as Alexa pointed out, at many warm memories, but I also face some of the same challenges you did, such as how to function in college during a global pandemic. The day I started at ONU, I felt a little like I had taken a job at Hogwarts. That's because when I moved into my office in Duke's Memorial, I discovered that none of the stairways lined up with the floors. Still don't. Incidentally, J.K. Rowling, one of the wealthiest and most read authors in the world, she can say, I have an arts and sciences degree. Her degree is in French, I believe. I like interactive speeches. However, this college was not modeled after a Harry Potter movie set, as you can probably guess, but after the great medieval education traditions. More than 1,000 years ago, universities really took off in Oxford, Paris, Bologna, and other cities. Their curricula would not be unfamiliar to those of you getting your degrees today. Why? Because those students studied the 7 liberal arts and sciences. So tell me if you've ever had a class in one of these: arithmetic, geometry, music, astronomy, rhetoric, logic, and grammar. Sound familiar? They were and are called the liberal arts and sciences because they are what a free or liberated person needed to live an active civic life. But wait, of course there's more, it's me. The medieval university degree was modeled on an even older tradition taught in the ancient world. The Greeks even felt the arts and sciences were absolutely crucial for a democracy to function, and I would agree with them. How do I know this? Because I, too, have an arts and sciences degree. Well, actually, I have 4 of them, so I might be a little biased. In just a few minutes, as you graduate, you also become members of this exclusive group, a member of the arts and sciences community with a legacy stretching back millennia. No other degrees can claim that kind of history. Likewise, when you graduate with an arts and sciences degree from the Getty College, you remain a part of the Ohio Northern family because no matter the distance between us, you're still connected. It says so right over there on those diplomas you're about to receive. You become a permanent part of our Getty College Arts and Sciences legacy. Your faculty over there are a part of it too. That's because our faculty can say, let's see if they're paying attention. What can our faculty say? They have an arts and sciences degree. Thank you. But even after all this time, people will still ask you what it means to have an arts and sciences degree or if it's worth the investment. You can tell them that government data show us arts and sciences majors end up making higher salaries by mid-career, or that studies show that A&S grads rank higher on the lifetime happiness scale. Recently, a news editor stated, "Do you know they are going to soon need arts and sciences graduates to rescue the United States?" He pointed out that we offer the skills that can't be automated solely. Health practitioners at the patient's side, construction managers running projects, teachers in the classroom, actors and musicians on the stage, biologists in the field, psychologists, physicists, chemists in the labs, mathematicians analyzing data, just to touch on a few of our fields. In fact, let's look a little bit more closely. And I know I'm running over, but again, it's me. Science graduates have become doctors, environmentalists, industry leaders. One of the first female professors in the US, at MIT actually, was a biologist. The CEO and co-founder of PayPal, a chair of the FDIC, a secretary of education, a head of the Drug Enforcement Agency, a secretary of defense, a head of the World Bank, they were all philosophy majors. The CEO, Sherwin-Williams, has a degree in sociology. Think artists have a hard time getting jobs? Think again. Creative arts and industries made $3.8 billion in Northwest Ohio in 1 year. English majors include a secretary for Veterans Affairs, a Nobel laureate in medicine, a US Treasury secretary, a head of the Environmental Protection Agency, a director of the National Institutes of Health, and CEOs, former CEOs of Disney, Xerox, Avon, and MTV, along with names like Anne Hathaway, Vin Diesel, Martin Scorsese, Steven Spielberg, and a certain president of Ohio Northern University. The YouTube CEO had both literature and history degrees, while CEOs of Hewlett-Packard, IBM, Procter & Gamble, American Express, Delta Airlines, the Bank of America, and Goldman Sachs, all history graduates. Michael Jordan did geography. Anthem CEO studied psychology. A CEO of Time Warner was a theology graduate, while Nike, Target, and HBO had CEOs with political science degrees. Oprah Winfrey's degree was in communication, as was the CEO of Starbucks. So what's my point? In fact, 55% of all world leaders of any kind can say, what can these people say? You got it. I have an arts and sciences degree. So graduates, you're in good company. That's because an arts and sciences degree is about curiosity, about being curious, and I want you to stay fiercely curious. It's also about the responsibility you've inherited as a member of this long leadership tradition. Like all these people, you too will lead, and you will create, and you will invent, and you will do. No one can ever take this away from you. Let it center and anchor your life. It will help you survive things like pandemic lockdown brain. It will help you find solutions to the problems you will ask of our world and of yourself. And that's a pretty good return on investment. So no matter what happens to you in life, no matter what you do in the future, you will always, always, always have an arts and sciences degree. So what can you say? Bravo. I'd say you've been given the gift of this degree, but you earned it. Congratulations, Getty graduates.
Thank you, Dean Baumgartner. What a great segue to moving to the portion of our ceremony where you are going to receive those arts and sciences degrees. We will now confer degrees and award diplomas to the graduating class. After all degrees have been conferred and diplomas awarded, the members of the class of 2021 will be asked to move the tassel on their mortarboard from right to left in unison. Please note that students graduating with honors are so designated in the commencement program, and that the level of honor earned will be stated as names are announced. Interim Provost Hertig, will you please commence the conferring of the academic degrees?
President DiBiasio, I have the honor of calling Dean Holly Baumgartner of the Getty College of Arts and Sciences for the privilege of presenting the candidates for degrees.
Thank you, Provost Hertig. Here's the big moment. Will the candidates for the following degrees please stand? Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science and Medical Laboratory Science, and Bachelor of Science in Nursing. President DiBiasio, as Dean of the Getty College of Arts and Sciences at Ohio Northern University, it is a privilege to present these candidates for the appropriate degrees.
Thank you, Dean Baumgartner. With the approval of the university faculty, and by the authority vested in me from the Board of Trustees of Ohio Northern University and the state of Ohio, I am pleased to confer upon each of you the appropriate degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Science and Medical Laboratory Science, or Bachelor of Science in Nursing, with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Would the first row remain standing and all the rows behind please be seated?
Lauren Nicole Barnofsky, summa cum laude. Alexandria Daisy Bowen, cum laude. Michaela Elaine Boyer. Madison Lee Carpenter, cum laude. Tangina Shahadat Chowdhury, cum laude. Jaden Mackenzie Dubler, magna cum laude. Kayla Brooke Fisher, cum laude. Rebecca Bryce Flores. Cameron Elizabeth Fogel, cum laude. Alexis Beatrice Marie Garlock, cum laude. Emma Marie Green. Taylor Gutierrez, cum laude. Mara Lauren Guyton, cum laude. Mana Hashimoto. Robert Hiller. Lindy Marie Holmes. Lilia Margaret Cantunen, summa cum laude. Heather Michelle Ketchum. Rachel Lee Kimmel, cum laude. Adam Joseph Console, magna cum laude, honors program. Whitney Lynn Kuntz. Aaron K. Lane. Abigail Marie Leatherwood. Leaf Aaron Leakty. Iko Matsumura, cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Menue. Elizabeth Louise Monrod Moeller, magna cum laude, honors program. Allison Joy Moore, magna cum laude. Matthew Christopher Morgan. Danny Charles Patrick III, cum laude. Quentin Augustus Prince. Emma Marie Prussia, magna cum laude. Rianne Alexis Reinhardt. Cecilia Ann Riepenhoff. Catherine Rothfuss. Jacob Michael Sater, cum laude. Madison Jade Schreider. Erica Jane Skubik. Tyler James Smith. Anastasia Renee Spates. Nancy Steckschulte. Jacob Harold Steiger, magna cum laude, honors program. Christopher Sullivan, cum laude. Joshua Edward Svihovic. Victoria Ann Turnus. Alexa Madison Thrush, summa cum laude. Andrew Carl Trihaft. Amanda Nicole Trogus, magna cum laude. Sierra Marie Valadez. Avery Allen Winans. Haley Renee Woods. Kyle Joseph Yoho, summa cum laude. Allison Young, summa cum laude. Megan Ruth Bell, summa cum laude. Ryan Anthony Book. Matthew James Brightbill, magna cum laude. Connor Rock Brunken. Raymond Charles Cronley, summa cum laude. Holden Alexander Davenport, cum laude. Emily Elizabeth Estep, summa cum laude, honors program. Laura Ann Dine Jacobs, cum laude. Abigail Michelle Long, magna cum laude. Claire Alberta Orsagas, magna cum laude. Maggie Lynn Rookie, magna cum laude. Maggie is also received both the Bachelor of Fine Arts and Bachelor of Arts degrees today. Jessica Lynn Stitz, magna cum laude. Devin Michael Zagaric. Selena Marie Avila, magna cum laude. The Ohio Northern University Recognition Medal recognizes outstanding academic achievement. A medal and a certificate are presented to each of the highest-ranking graduates in each college who have completed at least 90 graded hours at Ohio Northern and are present at commencement. It is my privilege to indicate that an Ohio Northern Recognition Medal and Certificate will now be presented to Naomi Nicole Bernhold, summa cum laude, as one of the highest-ranking graduates in the College of Arts and Sciences, and Naomi is receiving both the Bachelor of Music and the Bachelor of Arts degrees today. Kayla Ann Dye, summa cum laude. Noah David Floyd, magna cum laude. Caitlin Marie Shepard. Cassie Marie Thomas, magna cum laude. Lydia Leanne Archambault, cum laude. Colin Jeffrey Arnold, cum laude. Jordan Charles Bailey. Shannon Elizabeth Barch. Patrick Berthelson Leon. Morgan Danielle Blair. Callum Tyler Bohenick. Trevor Eugene Bodine. Lydia Ann Burnett. Morgan Elizabeth Cabe, summa cum laude. Macy Dawn Camacho. Savannah Carter, cum laude. Edwin Maxwell Christopher. Haley Dawn Clark. Mitchell Andrew Colvin, cum laude. Ian Tucker Cree. Michaela Rose DeMoss. Stella Martha DeWitt. Brady Thomas Ferris. Alexander James Fields. Michael John Fontecchio. Joshua Stephen Foster. Donald Ray Gaylord II. Abigail Lynn Gessler, cum laude, Honors Program. Brooktawit Ezret Getnet. Kayla Ann Marie Grace, magna cum laude. Emily Elizabeth Grimling, cum laude. Alexis Savannah Grogg. Cole Jacob Guerra, summa cum laude. Jacob Hall. Cameron Lee Hart. Jessica Madison Haney. Kelsey Lauren Hicks. Jamar Allen Hines Jr. Alexander Joseph Hudson, magna cum laude. Samantha Marie Hurlbert. Thomas Huber Jones, summa cum laude. Zachary Michael Jones. Austin Joseph Keeley. Katie Alexis Kelly. Shannon Samat Kelty, cum laude. Keaton Kipker. Andrew Robert Leibensberger. It is my privilege to indicate that an Ohio Northern Recognition Medal and Certificate will now be presented to Benjamin Martin Lease, summa cum laude, as one of the highest ranking graduates in the College of Arts and Sciences. Sydney Marie Leshnak, cum laude. Owen Robert Lloyd. Samantha Jo Lyon, magna cum laude. It is my privilege to indicate that an Ohio Northern Recognition Medal and Certificate will now be presented to Stephen Manns, summa cum laude, as one of the highest-ranking graduates in the College of Arts and Sciences. Austin Joseph Marks. Abigail Paige Matthews, magna cum laude. Joshua McClure, cum laude. Ryan Warren McClurg. Colin James McCullough, cum laude. It is my privilege to indicate that an Ohio Northern Recognition Medal and Certificate will now be presented to Brianna Rose McEwen, summa cum laude, as one of the highest-ranking graduates in the College of Arts and Sciences. Julian Lee McKenzie. William Dean McFerrin. Angela Marie Miller. Bree Minnick. Chloe Marie Moritz. John Joseph Mullen, cum laude. Tyler Wagner Nason, magna cum laude. Riley Newland. Jonathan Aaron Nichols II. Rose Marie Nienaber. Ashley Marie Nutter, magna cum laude, honors program. Danielle Quinn Okonkey, magna cum laude. Megan Ogrudnik. Aquia Yaboa Pepra. Catherine Platt, magna cum laude. Kara Danielle Porter. Maya Rose Ray. Cassidy Elaine Renault, magna cum laude. Cheyenne Marie Retcher, cum laude. Ryan Timothy Rockwell. Daniel Lee Cutter Ropp, cum laude. Kalia Yvonne Schlinker, magna cum laude. Mason Schmeling. Tanner Lee Schreier. Adam Christopher Schultz. McKenna Elizabeth Seeley. Joshua Dale Shelton. Sydney Ann Skelding. Chesney Lane Smith, cum laude. Ethan Andrew Smith, cum laude. Alexandria Jordan Spargo. Van Andrew Spragg, magna cum laude. Gunnar Matthew Stahl, honors program. Adam John Stang, cum laude. Tad Lee Steiner. Austin Strauss, magna cum laude. Marissa Ann Taylor. Kylie Ann Vestal. Emma Michaela Verdon, cum laude. Samantha Marie Vors, magna cum laude. Eric Thomas Warnicki, cum laude. Herman John Wersch. Megan Aaron Wright, magna cum laude. Zachary Quinn Yoder. Madeline Sue Kutch. Emma Nicole Sperna. Kathleen Rose Colvin, cum laude. Mackenzie Aline Confer. Jordan Dodson. James William Fisher, cum laude. Lauren Taylor Ann Hall. Kaylee Morgan Jenkins. Preston Maxwell Johans. Sydney Claire Johnson, cum laude. Skylar Darlene Jones. Alexander Thaddeus Kowal, cum laude. Catherine Marie Leroy. Catherine is receiving both the Bachelor of Nursing and a Bachelor of Science degrees today. Victoria Christine McGraw. Madeline Aubrey McGuire. Grace Ellen Meininger, summa cum laude. Jordan Lee Nerderman. Jacob Lynn Park. Abigail Vivian Paul. Crystal Leanne Reichart. Victoria Deidre Rose Risco. Nicholas Scally, magna cum laude. Catherine May Schaefer, cum laude. Madison Schaefer. Elizabeth Joyce Schrader. It is my privilege to indicate that an Ohio Northern Recognition Medal and Certificate will now be presented to Alexis Catherine Schuler, summa cum laude, as one of the highest-ranking graduates in the College of Arts and Sciences. Jarrett James Sitton. Christina Marie Stalla, cum laude. It is my privilege to indicate that an Ohio Northern Recognition Medal and Certificate will now be presented to Kara Venup, summa cum laude, as one of the highest-ranking graduates in the College of Arts and Sciences. Sydney Jane Ward, cum laude. Kristen Page Ware, cum laude, honors program.
As members of the graduating class of 2021, you now share a proud connection with all Ohio Northern alumni. You leave here today equipped to make a difference in your professions and in your communities. We admire all that you have done to reach this moment, and we expect you to apply what you have learned here to achieve professional excellence, to improve communities in which you live, and to advance the causes and issues that matter to you. Above all, our hope is that you will embrace the future with confidence and optimism and lead fulfilling lives in service to others. We are confident that you will make Northern proud and know that you will become our best ambassadors to the world. Would all the graduates please rise? To signal and symbolize the conferral of your degrees, please move the tassel on your mortarboard from right to left. Congratulations, graduates. While we honor our graduates, we also want to recognize the very significant and supporting role played by parents, husbands, wives, grandparents, and other family members. Will the families of all the graduating students please rise so that we can recognize you as well? Family members, thank you so much. Thank you. And we would like again to thank members of the Symphonic Band under the outstanding direction of Dr. Charles Bates for today's musical performance. They have performed 4 times over this weekend. They have stayed on campus beyond final exam week. They've been tremendous, and we appreciate you so very, very much. Thank you, Symphonic Band. Thank you, Dr. Bates. Finally, a special thanks to all who planned and prepared so that we could hold this event indoors. There's been a flurry of activity in the last 48 hours to be able to do so. Many people deserve our appreciations and thanks for making this happen. And you know, one memento of the outdoor event that we brought indoors and gave as a gift to our graduates was an ONU umbrella. And you can be one of the first College of Arts and Sciences graduates to, in unison, hold up your ONU umbrella. So if everyone would grab that umbrella and hold it high for a moment and wave it, we'll start a new tradition. There you go, ONU umbrellas. Thank you. Whenever and wherever you carry that umbrella from this day forward, may it remind you of your ONU days. I am very pleased to introduce ONU graduate Emily Estep from Fresno, California. Emily graduated today with honors, magna cum laude, and will now lead us in the first verse of the ONU hymn. The words are printed in the commencement program. Following the hymn, Chaplain David MacDonald will give a spoken benediction. Please stand and remain standing until the spoken benediction has been given.
We love thy name.
I have a Bachelor of Arts in Communication Studies and a master's and a doctorate in ministry. I have an arts and sciences degree. Graduates of the class of 2021, my prayer for you is that you will be blessed as you go through this world. So go with this blessing from the old Sarum rite. God be in your head and in your thinking. God be in your eyes and in your looking. God be in your mouth and in your speaking. God be in your heart and in your understanding. And the blessings of God, Creator, Redeemer, and Sustainer, be with you all, now and forevermore. Amen.